6.3.1 says determine the values of x in the interval x is an element of values between 0 and 180 for which f times g is greater than 0. So when we multiply these two functions, we should get a positive number. That can only happen when either both of them are positive. So if we're looking for f of x times g of x being greater than 0, we're looking for when they're both positive and when they're both negative, because we know positive times positive gives us a value that is greater than 0. Negative times negative gives us a value that is also greater than 0. So we're going to mark the points in which they transition from negative to positive. First one being 0, next one being 45, the other one being 90, and that is it. Lastly, we have, of course, the cutoff point, which is 180. So we already constrained between 0 and that. So we evaluate between 0 and 45. One graph is below in the negative region, the other one is above in the positive region. So this region does not count. Then we look at the following region where both graphs seem to be above the x-axis, meaning they're both positive. So we can include this region. And then we look at the next region when the f graph goes below, making it negative, and one goes above or stays above, and that makes this ineligible. Therefore, our answer will just be the x values between 45. So x will be between 45 and 90. And again, you can write it as x is an element of values between 45 and 90. And make sure not to include, not to use the square brackets that are inclusive. In this case, we are not including the boundaries.